Hi, dear friends. It's Monday, and I'm here to talk with you about inquiry. This is our monthly theme at Pure Yoga in Bryan, Ohio. And so we've been exploring this idea around inquiry and asking questions. And most of us are not naturally predisposed to curiosity because in our lives and our upbringings, we've experienced people who've really wanted us more to fall in line and follow their guidance versus being curious and ask questions. So that's okay, but it's time for you to begin to get more curious about your world, and there are a ton of great ways to do that. I have a few here, but I'd love to speak with you at length about this at the studio, or hit me up in the comment section below and let's start a dialogue about this idea of inquiry in our lives and its powerful and profound effect. So pick up a curious book and then find the guidebook or experiential book that goes with it. So a lot of books have these, like a workbook, way for you to work through it. And it's neat because just reading this book, you might just read it and take it at face value, but when you include the workbook version of it, you begin to ask yourself, how do I really feel about this? And what are my understandings on this topic? The Celestine Prophecy is a fabulous book. You've probably already heard of it, but it's been around a long time. It's written as a parable, so it's a very easy read, but it is ultra curious. So that's one recommendation. Also, there are a ton of fabulous self-development books. They're a great place to begin in the practice of inquiry because they naturally have lots of questions. So I'd like to personally recommend The Power Is Within You by Louise Hay, Simple Abundance, a day book of comfort and joy. So Simple Abundance is a book in and of itself, and then this is just kind of a one idea a day book. And it's really neat because you can read the excerpt from today and then begin to think about, how does this apply to me? And that's really the trick with all self-development work, is not to just read it at face value, but rather to circle back, contemplate, ponder, and ask yourself, how do I really feel about this? Where would I like to apply this? And then one last recommendation in personal development, Everyday Wisdom by Wayne Dyer. Anything by him is great. But I have a million recommendations on this topic, so definitely catch me and ask me. Lastly, there are many, many self-development journals and personal discovery journals that help you to do a deep dive into who you are today and who you want to become tomorrow. So we have one here at the studio called Starting Today, and it's a journal of intention and change. And each day, it gives you the opportunity to formally set an intention for your day, but it also includes some thought-provoking questions and ideas, which are pretty neat. But also, there is this one that I brought from home, Love and Power Journal by Lynn Andrews, and it has a lot of questions in here for you that just start to get your wheels turning. This idea is a little wacky, but maybe you have a book like this for your kids at home and pick it up and ask yourself the questions. How do you respond when you get angry? What feels really good to me? What do I love in this life? It's amazing, some of these simple questions that we don't even have answers to about ourselves. So I challenge and encourage you this week to get so curious and wonder-filled, and it does require some quiet in order to contemplate, but it's so worth it and it's so much fun. So I hope you'll find yourself in a quiet, sacred space this week, asking yourself questions about your true heart in this life and what you want for yourself. So we hope you'll join us at Pure Yoga, where we're exploring this idea of inquiry all month long, and can't wait to see you here. Thank you so much. Oh, I nearly forgot. There are a couple links below, a core values assessment and a life habits assessment, and one more that I can't remember the name of, by Darren Hardy. And these are fabulous questions to get the inner dialogue going, and the links are below. It's a super easy way to begin. So I hope you'll check them out, and I really hope to see you soon. Bye for now.